These thirsty bitches didn't come here with me. Move along, girl, there's nothing to see. And what a blessing every second is. Missed calls and messages. I miss the nights when you would call, just checking in. The girl I love, I ain't seen her in months. That's just the cost of being up in the front. And yeah, we used to say this world was ours together. Yeah, the pain fades away, but the scars forever. And fate hurts, but remember the hope. Cause things change, but the memories don't. You only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun.
What's going on, guys? CasualSavage here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to create a screen pump effect in Vegas Pro 15. So here we are in Vegas Pro 15, and as you'll see on the screen right now, what I have some different clips of San Francisco, and then I also have my audio at the bottom as well. So this is the exact same layout you'll be doing as well. Have your audio and then have the video or your video clips above. So the next thing we're going to be doing is go through the song or the video and choose where we want the screen pumps to happen. Now usually this occurs on kicks of the drum or the snare. Now for me, I'm going to be using the snare, so every time a snare goes off within this song, I'm going to press M on my keyboard. So the better you know the song, the easier this will be. So I'm going to play mine through and I'm going to press M on my keyboard every time I hear a snare.
And what a blessing every second is. Missed calls and messages. I miss the nights when you would call, just checking in. The girl I love, I ain't seen her in months. That's just the cost of being up in the front. And yeah, we used to say this world was ours together. Yeah, the pain fades away, but the scars forever. And fate hurts, but remember the hope. Cause things change, but the memories don't.
Okay, so as you can see, I have just done that, and it's not 100% accurate, but you can see we get the idea. So now I can just move them back onto the sections, and it's very important you do this as well.
What a blessing every second is. Missed calls and
because if you don't, then the screen pump won't be accurate and it won't be synced. So just simply go through each of these, play it through, and just make sure you are right next to it.
But I love.
So I finished going through the video and all the markers are now synced up online with each snare. So the next step, all we're going to be doing is selecting each marker and pressing S on our keyboard, and this is going to split the video. So just do this for every marker. Just left click it and press S. Pretty simple, and I'll be back to you when I've done this. Okay, there you go, you can see I have now split it on each of the marker points, and the next thing we're going to do, we're going to come to the first marker we created and select the pan and crop. Now from here, this is where we're going to be creating the pump, and it's really simple. All you need to do is make sure you have lock aspect ratio highlighted along with size about center. Then along the bottom you want to make sure you are selected on position, and then you also want to have sync cursor highlighted. Then you come across how quick or how slow you want this screen pump to happen. I do recommend a minimum of 3 keyframes and a maximum of 6 keyframes. The reason being, if you go too low or too high, then it looks really slow or it looks way too quick. So for me, I'm just going to go 4 frames across. So the way I'm going to do this is left clicking here and selecting the right arrow key 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll also see at the bottom here it says 4. Now all we're going to do is come to the corner and drag it in a little bit like this. It's optional again how big you drag it into. I'm going to leave mine there. Then I'm going to left click this keyframe, and then I'm going to come across 4 keyframes again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And what I'm going to do is right click and select restore. And believe it or not, we're almost completed. The final thing we can do is if we left click and highlight all of our keyframes, then right click, you can see we have control over different things of how the screen pump will look. So for me, the end keyframe, or I should say the middle keyframe here, I would want that to be fast. Then the end keyframe, I'm going to right click and I want that to be slow. So essentially it's going to hit hard into the pump and then slowly go back to normal. So the next step, all we're going to do is copy over these settings. So we're going to right click and select copy. Now you want to be careful and you want to select each clip which has a marker. Now by looking at it this way, it looks like all the clips here have markers, however they don't. So if we zoom in and we just take our time, we're going to select this clip next to it, hold Control and select this. You can see this little clip here doesn't have a marker, so we're going to hold Control and select the next one, and all we're going to do is go through like this. And there we go. So now I'm going to right click one of them and simply select Paste Event Attributes. And believe it or not, everything is now completed. So I'm going to play this through for you, and this is the screen pump tutorial completed.
And what a blessing every second is. Missed calls and messages. I miss the nights when you would call, just checking in. The girl I love, I ain't seen her in months. That's just the cost of being up in the front. And yet, we used to say this world was ours together. Yeah, the pain, and yet.
A bit of lag there, so I'll replay this part for you.
And yet, we used to say this world was ours together. Yeah, the pain fades away, but the scars forever. And ours together. Yeah, the pain fades away, but the scars forever. And fate hurts, but remember the way, but the scars forever. And fate hurts, but remember the hope, cause things change, but the memories don't.
And there you go. As you can see, all the screen pumps were synced up. Really simple. Apologies for the lag you saw. However, the video you saw at the start of this video, I followed the exact same steps, and of course once it's rendered, all the lag goes away.